been doing hardware in the loop for over 30 years here at Lockheed Martin. What's different about the Arise and common hardware in the loop is that we're bringing common sets of both hardware and software tools to programs so that they get maturity very rapidly in their development stages, well before it's actually needed on the programs. This allows us to more quickly respond to threats as they evolve. It allows us to bring commonality and scalability to our solutions. So as the threats change and it forces changes into our programs, we're able to much more rapidly react to those changes because we're able to take advantage of things that have been developed on other programs within our line of business.
So hardware in the loop is taking missile hardware, putting it into a simulation to make it think that it's flying, so we can test performance and do algorithm evaluation. So typically programs will kind of develop their own HWLs on their own. It's always often in their own spaces and they're kind of one-off systems. So really the Arise HWL gives us the ability to have a common repository of a simulation for digital simulation and transferring that into actually using that in a hardware in the loop in a lab.
The coolest part is really that all of these products are integrated together with the data analytics and the machine learning algorithms. So we're able to rapidly deploy a system into a hardware in the loop environment, collect data, and then use our machine learning data analytics tools to come back and optimize that system much more rapidly than we've ever been able to do in the past. And it's really exciting to see how rapidly we can mature things.
Instead of the paper design of the past, we're really utilizing MBSE, models-based systems engineering, and digital design. So the best part about the common HWL package is it being a fully digital design and having a quick start capability.
We're developing 4 hardware in the loop labs here in Orlando and in Dallas. And the intention is to have programs come in and be able to use these labs and test their software in months rather than years. So the common hardware in the loop develops new technologies, for instance, IR scene generation and RF scene generation, in order to stay ahead of ready for our customers. In my 20 years of experience working hardware in the loop, Lockheed Martin has developed new technologies that I have not been able to develop elsewhere, and it's a very exciting place to work.
The vision for the common HWL is to start off with a common repository for every program to use. Let's give them that 60% reuse baseline, get a jump start on their program, gets a quick rapid prototyping and integration of hardware into their lab.
The standardization of the tools reduces cost and reduces schedule. And they're the same across programs, so there's no learning curve.
It's important to our customers and our business success because what common hardware in the loop allows us to do is to identify, fix, and optimize things before they manifest themselves into a real program. So with a hardware in the loop, we're able to test that real hardware in a simulation environment over and over and over again in a way that lets us provide a much more mature solution to our customers much faster than we would normally be able to do it.
Typically with the new HWL development, starting off with requirements, going through that preliminary design, it takes you about a year and a half to get to that point. We've been able to show on new programs that we're able to really cut that process down to about 6 months. So we're really getting new technologies to our warfighter in a much shorter timeline. I grew up at Eglin Air Force Base and have been around the warfighter my entire life. Came down to work at LMMFC, really supporting the warfighter in developing new and emerging technologies. So kind of going from just test and evaluation at Eglin to now really developing new technologies and supporting new missile development.
So growing up in a military family and living on bases all around the world, it's been extremely exciting and satisfying to have a career where I've been able to support our service members and our allies on their critical missions.
So I was in the Army for 6 years, and I have a direct connection with the warfighter, and the technologies that we develop here at Lockheed Martin will directly affect their ability to perform in the field, and the safety of our warfighter is critical to me and to everybody, and getting them home safely is important.